Welcome to week 2, Comprehension. This week we're going to be starting our lesson fully, and I expect each and every one of you to pay close attention. First of all, let's look at our objectives. To read the text fluently and confidently. To identify new words and find their meanings. To explain what the passage is talking about and to answer questions correctly. Now we're going to take a look at this video clip here, and at the end I'll ask a very simple question.
She struck out just before sunset, a 36-hour swim ahead of her. Every half hour, a snack break. A glow stick in the backstrap of her swimmers, and Chloe charged into the night. She was on a moonlit path to Calais. 60 to 65 strokes a minute, interrupted only for meals and to rinse the salt from her mouth.
Really well. Take your time.
Sunrise, and she's relentless. Chloe stumbles ashore in France, more than 34 kilometres behind her. Just another 60k to go.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Water temperature around 16 degrees, and Dover's white cliffs were looking ominous. Chloe was fading. 11 hours later she makes the double crossing, but only just.
I can't swim.
Chloe's muscles seized. A triple crossing will have to wait.
And there's no guys who've done it yet too, so it's time one of them steps up to the plate and has a go.
Chloe's next goal is to swim from Tasmania to Victoria. But unlike today's near-perfect conditions on the English Channel, Bass Strait is usually very unkind. In Dover, Mark Burrows, 9 News.
I'm sure we all enjoyed this video clip. Tells us about swimming, right? Now I know a lot of you are good swimmers, but how many of you have ever tried swimming the distance that Chloe swam? I'm sure nobody. Alright, let's move on. From this short video clip, can you guess our topic for today? Think. I know it's about swimming. Alright, let me give you a hint. Or, better still, let me tell you. The first man to swim the channel. Now, let's look at our think ahead. What do you think might be the problems facing a cross-channel swimmer? Can we answer that? I'm sure there are so many. It's going to be cold. I'm sure the water, it's not like the warm water that we used to take our bath. And so many others. But now let's take a look at our introduction for today's lesson. The shortest point across the channel from England to France is about 34 kilometers. It seems no distance at all on a cross-channel ferry, but to swim it is a different matter. There are many problems to be faced, such as energy-sapping coldness, like I mentioned, monotony, attacks from jellyfish, and getting tangled up in masses of drifting seaweed. The weather can change quickly too. The channel is also the world's busiest seaway. On top of this, there are strong tidal waters to be overcome too. In spite of all these difficulties, many have attempted it. This is a story of Captain Matthew Webb, the first man ever to swim the channel. Now, let's take a look at the key words from the passage we have just read. we have channel, distance, difference, energy sapping, monotony, coldness, difficulty, attempted, busiest. Now, you are going to look for the meanings of these words and write them down in your book. Do we understand that? All right, let's quickly move on. You can do that later. Now, I'd like you to take note of the key events in the life of Matthew Webb in the following slides. Key events in the life of Matthew Webb. In 1848, Matthew Webb was born in Dudley, Shropshire, near the River Severn, where he learned to swim. 1856. By the time he was 8, Matthew was already a good swimmer. In this year, he rescued his younger brother from drowning. 1860. Matthew loved the sea. He joined a naval training ship and soon became interested in long-distance swimming. 1873. Matthew was awarded a medal for trying to rescue a sailor who had fallen overboard. 1875. After a successful career in the Merchant Navy, where he rose to the rank of captain, he left in order to begin training to swim the Channel, his burning ambition. Now, the following extract is from Matthew Webb's journal. Extract from a report on Webb's cross-channel attempt. Tuesday, 24th August, 1875. 12:55 p.m. Captain Webb dived off Admiralty Pier, Dover, and started his epic swim with a slow, steady breaststroke of 20 to the minute. 4 p.m. He had covered 8 kilometers, battling against the northeast tidal stream. The porpoises were very playful. 8:03 p.m. Sea calm, swimming very strongly. Trouble with drifting seaweed. 9:20 p.m. Badly stung on the shoulder by yellow starfish. 11:45 p.m. Maid of Kent passed close by. All 300 passengers cheered Captain Webb. 12:45 a.m. Only 12 kilometers from French coast, but southwest tidal stream, making progress very slow. 3 a.m. Change in weather. Strong breeze blown up. 5:25 a.m. Voice of Webb faltering. Given hot beef tea to drink. 6:25 a.m. Tidal stream too strong. Drifting. No progress. 7:25 a.m. Within sight of land. Still no progress. 9:40 a.m. Stroke weakening, shorter and quicker. 26 to minutes. 10:30 a.m. Almost there. 10:40 a.m. Matthew Webb reached Calais. Because of tidal currents, instead of 34 kilometers, Webb had swum 61 kilometers. Now, let's answer the following questions together. Thinking back. Number 1 says, list 5 problems faced by cross-channel swimmers. Can we list 5 problems faced by cross-channel swimmers? I'd like you to quickly write them down. I believe we're okay now. Let's move to number 2. Where was Matthew Webb born? Where was Matthew Webb born? Number 3. Where did he learn to swim? Where did he learn to swim? Number 4. What happened when he was 8? Number 5. When did Matthew Webb become interested in long-distance swimming? Number 6. Why was Matthew awarded a medal in 1873? Number 7. What rank was he when he left the Merchant Navy? And the final number, number 8. On what date did Captain Webb swim the channel? On what date did Captain Webb swim the channel? I'll give you 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's take a look at the answers. For number 1, we have list 5 problems faced by cross-channel swimmers. We have energy sapping coldness, monotony, attacks from jellyfish, getting tangled up in masses of drifting seaweed, and often have high tidal waves that are dangerous for swimmers. Number 2, where was Matthew Webb born? We have Matthew Webb was born in Dudley, Shropshire, near the River Severn. Did we get that? Now number 3, we have where did he learn to swim? In the River Severn in Dudley, Shropshire. Number 4, what happened when he was 8? He was already a very good swimmer and was able to rescue his brother from drowning. Alright, 5. When did Matthew Webb become interested in long-distance swimming? We have his interest in long-distance swimming grew when he enrolled in the Navy in 1860. So his interest in long-distance swimming grew when he enrolled in the Navy in 1860. Number 6. Why was Matthew awarded a medal in 1873? In 1873, he was awarded a medal for saving a sailor who had fallen overboard. Number 7. What rank was he when he left the Merchant Navy? He had risen to the rank of captain in the Merchant Navy by 1875. So he was a captain when he left the Merchant Navy. The last question. On what day did Captain Webb swim the channel? So the answer is he swam the English Channel for the first time on Tuesday, 24th August, 1875. I'm sure you'll take note that our sentences are grammatically correct and they begin with a capital letter and end with the appropriate punctuation mark like we talked about last week. So I expect that whenever you're answering any question, you should be able to write correct sentences. Now, I'd like you to answer the following questions and ensure your answers are brief and derived from the text. Do we understand? Very good. Now, thinking about it. Number 1. Where do you think Matthew's youngest brother might have been swimming when he nearly drowned? 2. Why do you think Matthew joined the Navy? 3. List some of the problems encountered by Webb on his cross-channel swim. Number 4 has A and B. The A part says, what do you think the mate of Kent was? B. Why would Webb have been encouraged when it passed him? 5. How can you explain the fact that Webb actually swam 61 kilometers instead of 34 kilometers? 6. How many hours was Webb in the sea? These are all very simple questions, and they have been got from the passage we just read. Now we have the final set of questions here. Number 1. Why do you think Matthew Webb developed such a strong ambition to swim the channel? Number 2. Name 2 occasions during the swim when Webb would have been A. encouraged, B. discouraged, and explain why. Number 3. What do you think the following mean? A. Battling against the northeast tidal stream. B. Voice of Webb faltering. Number 4. What do you notice about the way the report on Webb's swim is written? 5. Why do people risk their lives attempting things never before attempted? Alright. Now, all completed assignments should be forwarded to the following emails before 10 p.m. on Friday. So, the questions on thinking about it and thinking it through should be completed and forwarded to the following people. In Apapa's school, we have monica.ogeyi@coronaschools.org. Ikoyi school, jacob.egundeyi@coronaschools.org. Victoria Island School, olusegun.oyegoke@coronaschools.org. Bagada School, chinyere.anyanwu@coronaschools.org. And Lekki School, austin.onoku@coronaschools.org. Remember, all assignments must be forwarded before 10 p.m. on Friday.